Oh my god, this is actually insane. So, yesterday we just got the announcement straight from the Spindle Horse's mouth for not only the release date of the next Helluva Boss episode, but also the start of Hazbin Hotel Season 2. It was at some sort of con, I'm not entirely sure where this news dropped, but it's something we need to talk about because not only is this the start of Spindle Horse's and Vivzy Pop's next chapter, but it's also the next step in the partnership between Vivzy Pop and Amazon Prime. Among talking about all the news today, what do I think we're going to be getting, and will this be good, or will it be another disaster waiting to happen? Let's find out. Hey guys, it's the Pink King here, and honestly, was not expecting to be making a video today. As you guys saw, we just hit 15,000 subscribers the other day, and I already have a special video planned for tomorrow in order to celebrate, so just as a quick mention here, thank you everyone who subscribed, you are legends, and let's get into the news. As of now, we now have the official dates for what we can expect with Helluva Boss coming to us September 10th and Hazbin Hotel Season 2 coming to us October 29th. Now, in all honesty, this is really exciting. Not only are they coming to us not far apart from one another, but honestly, it just makes so much sense for them to release around this time. Like, I never understood why Hazbin Hotel was released during the start of the year with January. It just seemed a bit random, but here, it feels a lot more fitting and a lot better, you know, since it's the Halloween season. It's the perfect time, in my opinion, to get everyone sort of excited again to watch this stuff. And if what I'm hearing is true from the rumors, because, you know, your boy's got some links, it seems like we're going to be getting some very interesting stuff coming soon with Helluva Boss and Hazbin Hotel. Starting with Helluva Boss, from what I've seen, this new episode is not going to be the start to Season 3, surprisingly. It seems like they still have a lot of work to do with that, but it will rather be a one-off prequel episode. Yeah, this episode will sort of be the Imp's first ever mission with the Grimoire, aka Mission Zero, and I really like this because it's no secret now that I've really not been a fan of the more soapy drama route the series has taken. I really did enjoy the sort of goofy mission angle, and it seems like we're going to be returning to form here, so that's very exciting for me. With an emphasis on the gang's first ever mission. You could do a lot with that, and I hope that they have fun with it, because, as I said, I do miss that sort of goofier funness that this show had. I kind of feel like this series doomed itself by taking itself too seriously, because, you know, Hazbin Hotel, that's the show you should be doing all the serious drama and the serious emotional stuff, and, you know, just have fun with Helluva Boss, have that be the more comedic show. To me, that just makes sense. So hopefully this prequel episode can go back to those roots and give us just a fun adventure, because you know what? The writing to me wouldn't be a big problem as long as you just made it enjoyable, you know? Just have fun and leave all the heavy stuff to Hazbin Hotel, which, speaking of, has also gotten a very surprising announcement too. Hold on peeps, do you want to be shouted out in a video? Do you want to be shouted out like that, bro? The only? Well, you need to subscribe right now, because I will be picking random subscribers and giving them a special shout out in one of these videos. Just like that, bro. He's subscribed, and so he's getting a very special shout out. So, if you want to have a chance to be featured, all you need to do right now is subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on any future stuff I've got heading your way. So, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you want to be featured in a future video, because I will be picking people at random. That's right peeps, you subscribing could mean that your name is the next one featured. And with that, let's get back into the news. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm very excited for Season 2. Season 1, in my opinion, was fun, if not a flawed start to a highly anticipated series. And judging by the new logo and teaser we got, it seems like this season's going to be taking a very big step forward, with potentially having Vox be the overarching villain throughout the season, which, you know, I'm okay with. I know we just got done with the Heaven stuff and there's that entire mess, but I'm okay with this. Let Heaven sit out for a bit and recoup, because that means we get to spend more time here and fleshing out the villains in Hell. And Vox especially isn't a character I've talked about very often. You know, I've sung as him not too long ago, you know, when I sung Stayed Gone. If you guys want to see that, I'll leave a link to it in the description, but be warned, I'm not a professional singer, so feel free to roast me all you want in the comments. But yeah, as I said, I haven't really mentioned Vox as a character much, but I'm really interested to see how they handle him, because, you know, he is played very well by Christian Borle, and he's sort of the Lex Luthor to Alistair's Superman, so that's definitely something I want to see, because call me crazy, I really enjoy Vox a lot more than I did Alistair. Sorry. He's just funny, man. He's animated really well and just has a lot of charm. But will they be able to expand on him is the important question. Because let's not forget, Spindlehorse have a very bad habit when it comes to giving villains great introductions, but poor executions later on. Looking at you, Striker. So hopefully, with this season, it does Vox justice and have Vox and the V's be overarching villains that do stuff that matters. You know, just give them the justice they deserve. Make us really enjoy hating them. I know the bar is pretty low for Helluva Boss villains, but surely you gotta go all out with these guys. But for me personally, the biggest thing I want to see more of in Season 2 is more exploration on how the Heaven and Hell system work. You know, this was a major complaint I had with Season 1, and that was we never really got an established set of rules for how this world works. What is the difference between someone going to Heaven or going to Hell? Is it black and white, or is there a little grey area in between? They never really explained it much, so I hope here we get a little bit more development with that, especially with Sir Pentious ascending to Heaven. I hope that they give a little more insight into how this system works and what it means for the story. So overall, we got a lot of very exciting news, but will this be enough to win back the fans? Because as I've said many times, the fan base has fallen off from these shows. As these shows going on, they lose more and more people, as the toxicity in the fan base has been spreading a lot. But I do hope that this next step can redeem the show and, you know, redeem a lot of that bad energy we've been getting from the fan base. Because despite what you might think, I do want this studio to succeed, and I want these shows to be successful because they're really interesting. Whether they will or not, I don't have those answers, but here is what I pass down to you peeps. What do you think of these announcements? Are you excited for what's coming up, or are you more in the middle and a bit hesitant? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you all tomorrow in the 15,000 subscriber special. It is a, interesting experience to say the least. And also, big shout out to Kat and Alien from my Discord server for drawing these amazing fan arts of myself. They look, they look fantastic actually. And if you want to have your fan art shown in a video just like these guys, then be sure to join my Discord. The link to that will be in the description of this video. Be sure to submit your fan art of me there, and I might show it off in a video. But with that, peeps, it's been the Pink King here, and I will see you all next time.